Hey everybody, what's going on? Robert with Guitar Journeys here. I have not made a video in a very long time. Um, I so where I live, um, you have a few, uh, you have a few weeks um, from spring, like when winter's over, and then you have springtime. You have like maybe a month or so to get some work done before it starts getting to be 100 degrees outside. And then at the end of summer, you have a few weeks before winter hits. So I had some work that I had been putting off for a long time, and it really needed to be fixed. Our porch was falling apart. So I had to reconstruct the steps on our porch, and our garage door leaks when it rains. Water comes in our garage like really bad, so I had to fix that. And I just, I don't know. It's something about me. Um, it's some, the way my brain works. Um, I have to like focus on one thing at a time. So yeah, I had to get some things done. I had to leave the videos alone. And I kept playing my guitar. I still practice every day. I never miss a day of practice. But I had to kind of leave things alone for a little bit so I could get some stuff done. So anyways, I'm back. And so the reason I wanted to kind of go live today, I know there's nobody watching me right now, but maybe somebody will watch us later. So, I'm a pretty cool guy, I've always been pretty easy to get along with, pretty cool. I do have a bad temper, okay? I do. I have feelings like everyone else. I'm an old dude on social media, yeah, that's okay. You guys want to call me old or grandpa or goat or whatever, that's okay. I don't mind that. But don't leave me crappy comments, okay? Just don't do it, man. I don't see why. Here's the thing: you watch my videos, you're over there swiping on your phone, watching videos. That's cool, man. I mean, that's what people do, right? But if you see something that you don't like, you don't have to stop and make a rude comment to that person. Just go get to the next video. Who do you think likes to have rude comments in their comment section? Not me, I don't. Um, so, you're on social media. You don't have to look the person in the face. You could just say whatever you want to say. But before you post a comment, you should look at that, read it, and say, would my mom be proud of that? You know? Could I show that to my pastor of the church? Will you think that my pastor would be okay with that? Or anybody, that has any common decency, right? And here's the other, okay, so here's the other thing. Music, musicians, and, I'm a guitar player, right? It's a brotherhood. They're supposed to have each other's backs, not put each other down. If you're better than me, good for you. I'm happy that you're good, right? But you're not supposed to put down people that aren't as good as you. That's just really being, how else can I say it? It's just being a crappy person. Okay? Never, ever would I tell another guitar player, oh, that's nothing, man. You're not using your guitar like to its full potential. You know what? Suck a big one, dude. I'm serious, man. Just get the hell out of here. If you don't like what I'm doing, you don't have to watch me. But don't send me rude comments. I just hate that crap. If you're watching me and you're one of the people that are sending me crappy comments, you probably, I'm just going to go out on a limb and tell you this, you probably don't play very good, all right? If you can play and make a bunch of loud noise, and if you can play a couple of solos, it doesn't really make you a very good guitar player, all right? You need to learn music. You need to learn how to read music. You need to learn how to play the guitar. And that is all parts of the guitar, okay? If you can't strum a song and keep rhythm and keep timing, then you're not doing what you should be doing, okay? You need to learn how to play the instrument, not just some solos or play some power chords and make a bunch of noise. You know, that's not really playing the guitar. I'm sorry, but it really isn't. You see these girls, these women that have their boobs sticking out and they're playing a solo? Yeah, okay. They look nice. I will give them that. They do look nice. And they do play the solos pretty nice. But can you play the guitar? I mean, it's not that hard to play a solo. It really isn't. Anyways, I just had to get that out because I really am tired of opening up my comments and seeing a bunch of comments about, oh, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right, oh, that's not that big a deal what you're doing. Get a life, man. I'm serious. I'm so serious, all right? What kind of person does that to another person? Okay, I would never do that to somebody. Okay, we're off on that one. I had to get that off my chest. I just had to come out and say it. So what's everybody up to? I can play solos. Yeah, I can play solos. Okay, I took lessons for 10 years, and I can play solos. But let me tell you something about soloing. That's not the meat and the potatoes of the song. Okay? People don't want to learn chords, and people don't want to learn how to play the guitar because it actually takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of years. It takes a lot of time to be able to go to chords. You know, to learn all the chords, the chords that you're going to use in a song and get to where you can go to those chords, you know, boom, 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 right? That takes a lot of years. Learning a solo doesn't take that long. You might spend a month or a couple of weeks on a solo, and yeah, so you can play a solo. But that's not really playing the guitar. It's playing solos. It's not learning the instrument. It's not learning music. And I hate it when people say, oh, my brother plays all by ear. He don't know how to read music. Well, let me tell you something, okay? That's like saying I speak English, but I don't read English, all right? If you're going to play music, then learn how to read music. That's learning music, okay? Just playing by ear, it's one of the stupidest things that you could say to somebody, okay? Every musician that has ever played any instrument plays by ear, all right? If you couldn't hear the music, you would have a very hard time. You would have a very hard time playing music, okay? You don't just play by ear, and there is no way that someone's gonna listen to a song and then just go out and play the song perfect. You're an ugly ass person, you know that? I wish you'd get off my channel. Go find something else to do. I don't know why you come on to my channel when I'm doing a live, okay? Your picture's ugly. Your attitude is ugly. Get the hell out of here. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Don't you have a life? Don't you have anything that you do during the day? Do you have to come on to my live video every single time I come on? What is your problem? Get out of here. Leave me alone. You're probably a Trumper. I'd imagine you're probably a Republican by the way you act. Just leave. I didn't invite you to come on to my channel, okay? Nobody wants you around here. No one wants you on my channel. Yeah, guess what? Make it the last time you talk to me, okay? You don't need to come on to my live videos and give me shit about stuff. I mean, who the hell do you think you are? Get out of here. I don't need your crap. What kind of person are you anyways? You suck and you're ugly. Okay? So get off my channel. And I'm going to tell you something else. You probably do not know how to play the guitar. Okay? Make a video, put it on YouTube, let us judge and see how good you are. All right? It's not that hard to play solos, okay? All right? Make a video and put it on there. Hey, Thomas, suck a bag of dicks, you asshole. I told you, man, I'm really sick and tired of you people coming on here and saying rude crap to me. I mean, what the hell do you do for a living? Do you sit around and just look for people to pick on? Is that what you do? Where's your videos at? What do you do? Where do you go play? Who do you play for? What band do you play in? Do you put on any shows for people? Do you play out in the public? Or do you just play at home, right? You play at home, you play in the basement? Is that what you do? Because, you know what? That's not playing, dude. That's practicing. Just be nice people. Don't have to be rude to me. I'm still learning, all right? I started playing the guitar when I was 48 years old. I'm 63 right now. In the learning stage. And I go out and I put on shows at nursing homes. Yeah, you probably don't play anywhere. You probably play like, I don't know, like I say, you're more likely just play at home by yourself. It's not really doing anything. I mean, what are you accomplishing? And then you go on to my live stream and you want to be rude with me. I don't get what you're doing in life. You know, just, I mean, literally, just leave. You know, if you don't dig me, if you don't like me, don't come onto my live stream and say rude crap. Go to the next thing, you know. Go watch TV. Go watch something. Go watch your leader, Mr. Trump. He knows how to be a real jerk to everybody. He is like the biggest piece of crap person that I've ever seen, literally, in my whole life. And I've been around a little bit, okay? I've been married 3 times, divorced twice, all right? I've seen some real jerks in my life. You are the nastiest little bitch I ever seen. You know that? Get off of my damn channel right now. I don't even want to finish this live stream because you are so, you're upsetting me so much. I mean, what do you do for a living? What do you just sit around and look for people to pick on? Is that what you do? I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna delete you and I'm gonna block you off of everything that I can delete you off of. You watch cringe videos. Tell me something about you. What do you do other than pick on people? Okay, so anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here because this person is Michelle. She's one nasty little bitch. And she's really pissing me off. And I'm not going to sit there and listen to this crap or read this crap. So anyways, in about maybe a couple of days from now, I'm going to start doing some live videos. And I'm to the point, I'm going to be honest with you. She my ex-wife. No, I would never marry someone that ugly. But I will say this. I'm not, when I start doing my live videos, I'm going to start probably in a couple of days. I'm not really going to be talking to people because I really don't get it, man. If you come on to someone's live stream and you just want to be a jerk and just be mean, what are you doing? What is your life about? If you're that nasty of a person, that big of a jerk, isn't there like a special place that you guys can go to be mean to each other? I don't get it, man. My live streams and my videos, it's me, it's what I do. It's not what you do. It doesn't have to be something that you like, you know? It's what I like. It's what I do. It's my life. So if you don't like me and what I do, why are you coming on to my live streams? I don't get it. What are you getting out of it? Does your life suck that bad that you have to pick on an old man? Jesus Christ, dude. Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah. Whatever, dude. Honestly, I try to picture like what kind of person you are. I mean, the only thing I can see is I can see your picture with your stupid looking hair. But, are you like stuck at home and you can't go do nothing? Is that your problem? Are you mad at the world? Did you have to go on to everybody's stuff and make fun of them or say bad stuff to them? Well, I mean, I'll pray for you, okay? Believe me, you need some prayer. All right, guys. So anyways, I'm going to keep this short. And but my message for people today is try to be a little bit nicer. Is this a roast channel? It's not a roast channel. So here's the thing, man. This person comes onto my live stream almost every time I do a live stream. And all she wants to do is just say rude stuff. And I'm just trying to tell her that I don't understand it. I don't understand what her purpose in life is, that she just wants to go on to everyone's live streams and make them miserable. I just don't get it, you know? So, anyways, I do apologize to the people that come on here to be nice people and to watch me. But yeah, I'm a I'm a I'm a normal person, you know. You push my buttons, you're going to get some reaction out of it. And but I do apologize to the other people. So, with that being said, I'm just going to ignore this person, and I'm going to try to find them and block them and turn them into YouTube. And yeah, we'll get it worked out one way or another. But when I post a video, and just for everyone's information, I do put on shows at nursing homes, and they love it. All right, I've never been to a nursing home and played where they didn't absolutely love what I went there to do. Yeah, I got you. I'm with you, man. I'm not gonna say anything else. Um, I'm not gonna say anything else. Um, but so I will just get this out, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Um, I have always had hmm, hmm, I've always had a really bad stage fright, and to play in front of people is a lot different than playing at home. And me playing at the nursing homes is kind of a way to get used to being in front of people. I have to get past that stage in my life where I'm, you know, I have to be comfortable in front of people. If you can't play in front of 20 or 30 elderly people in a nursing home and be comfortable while you're doing it, then that's a problem. So I'm facing my fear. I'm facing my fear by going out and putting on shows. And also at the same time, I am learning uh, how to play in front of people and still learning. So, yeah. But um, I don't even know what to say about this person that keeps coming onto my live streams. I don't really know what to even say. It's kind of scary that you know where I live, and but you're welcome to call anywhere you want to call. They're going to tell you that they love they love me, and they love it when I go to play. So You know, I'd rather that people come onto my channel would be nice, but I don't like when people come onto my channel and start saying rude stuff to me. It's your neighbor. I wouldn't doubt it. You know, yeah, I definitely do have some haters. Um, and there are some people around here that will say bad stuff about what I do. It's jealousy. That's what that is. Go sit down, Frankie. Go sit down. My dog, he always comes over and stands there and looks at me. Solos are not harder than chords. That is a stupid thing to say, okay? It's way easier to play solos than it is to play chords. Keeping timing and keeping rhythm and playing chords is way harder than playing solos, all right? Um, to solo in a song is hard. And I'm learning how to do that. Everybody has to go through their learning stages. But when you don't know how to play the guitar and you just learn a couple of solos, that's easy. I have several lessons on playing solos where you just play solos. It's not that hard. Actually playing the guitar and learning music and learning how to read music is hard. It's hard to count while you're playing. It's hard to read while you're playing. And that's part of learning how to play the guitar. Not just playing solos. So, you know, here's the other thing. Well, like I was saying earlier about a brotherhood, a sisterhood, you don't say that kind of stuff to other guitar players. I would never do that, ever. I would expect that somebody would punch me in the face. If I went up to somebody that was playing the guitar and I said, you're really not that good, and solos are harder than playing chords, I would expect that that person would either say, get the F out of here, or take a swing at me. Just as a decent person, I would never tell nobody that. All guitar players are in a different stage. Nobody's in the same place. What you do is your thing, that's your thing. What I do is my thing, it's not your thing. Well, I've been playing for going on 16 years, and I took lessons for about 10 years. I taught myself, and I'm not the best guitar player. I never will be the best guitar player in the world, you know. But the thing is that I do what I like to do, and I'm having fun doing it, and that's what matters. It doesn't matter that it doesn't matter to me that people don't think that I'm the best guitar player. That doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is that I'm enjoying what I'm doing. That's what matters to me. Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with you people? Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. If you're not learning, then you know something's wrong, because you should all the time be learning. Um, I had a friend in Colorado that had been playing the guitar since he was about 10 years old, and he was in his, I'd say, 40s. I never really asked him how old he was, but I would say he was in his 40s, and he's a really good guitar player. And he does play in bands. He plays at the local clubs. He's, like I said, he's good. He can play. Um, that's funny. Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying now. He said it's never a finished product. Okay, you have to keep learning all the time. You have to keep practicing all the time. You have to keep learning all the time. It's never a finished product until you're finished. Well, I do not sing. I have a horrible singing voice. And that's why I play with the music. It's my way of doing something. I mean, look at it like this, man. If you go out to play, you're going to go put on a show, right? I put on shows at nursing homes, okay? I do usually 2 or 3 a month. And if I just went out there and I just started playing a bunch of garbage, you know, no voice, no singing, just start playing, they would get up and leave. They honestly, I mean, they would get up and go, they'd leave, they'd go to their room. And then well, this is another thing. I don't contact the nursing homes, okay? I go one time. I contact them one time. And then I go, and then I put on a show. And if they want me to go back, they will contact me. And that's what I tell them when I'm done playing. I say, here's my card. This is my information. I don't charge to play. I will play anytime you want me to, but you have to contact me, okay? All you have to do is either call me, send me a text, send me an email. You just, get a hold of me and I'll go. So they keep me busy, okay? I've got right now 3 shows lined up this month. Well, not this month, November. And then I already have some in December. So, like I said, I mean, I know I'm not like great, but I am good. And the people do like me. And that's what's important. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. It's nice to have people act nice with me and act decent with me. I like that, I mean, that's what it's all about. It's not about being mean to people. And I know what I'm doing isn't like as good as like if you could sing. All right? But that's singing really good is something that you have to be born with. I mean, I will disagree with anybody that says you can learn by going to singing lessons. No, you can't. All right? You can't. If you're not born with a voice that's good for singing, you won't ever be good at singing. That's just a fact, okay? Almost anybody can learn how to play a guitar. If you put the time into it and the effort, you can learn how to play a guitar. But you can't learn how to sing. It's just, if you don't have it, you ain't never going to get it. And when someone plays a guitar and they're playing and you're thinking, man, that sounds pretty good. And then they start singing and the singing just isn't there. What do you think about that? You think, that sucks. I know because I have a couple of friends that do it. And I told them straight up. I said, the guitar playing's pretty good, but your singing is horrible. And they just looked at me like, what the hell? I'm like, well, you know what? Record yourself. Record yourself singing, okay? And then play it back. And be honest with yourself. If it's no good, it's no good. And yeah, you're right. You could rap because rapping's really not singing. But I would never do that. So you got to picture this, man. The people in the nursing homes, most of the people are in their late 70s, 80s, and 90s. All right? You have to entertain these people. You have to play what they like to hear. If you're not playing what they like to hear, then you're not doing a good job of entertaining these people. So I learned a way to play um, along with the music. I have a good voice for narration. All right, that's cool, man. I appreciate that. Um, well, I will say this there are some singers that are not very good singers, but they found a way to do it. Okay, and I can name off a bunch just right offhand. Um, they're not good singers, right? Like Joe Walsh is one that comes to my mind. He's just not a very good singer, but he found a way to sing along with his songs that sounds good. I mean, he's yelling most of it, or I don't know. His singing voice just isn't there. You know, that's all I'm going to say about that. But there's a lot of people that are like that, and they find a way. They write their songs, and they find a way to sing um, to where it sounds okay. Bob Dylan, yeah, I don't like Bob Dylan. I don't understand how come everyone thinks that Bob Dylan is so great. I can't sit through more than one or two of his songs. And I say, that's enough for me, man. But I'm not going to tell Bob Dylan, I don't like your music. You know, I mean, if he was, I would, if he was, if he contacted me and said, you really don't like my songs, and I would say not very many of them, but that's just being honest. But here's the thing, man. Honestly, you go out and you do your thing and you have fun doing it. And don't put people down because they're not doing what you like. And, you know, if you don't like it, go on. Go to the next thing. Don't just, don't just keep telling somebody, I don't like what you do. Um, but yeah, here's a funny thing about it. Uh, women, most women that watch me, and I'm not talking about elderly people in a nursing home. I'm talking about people that are of any age. Okay, women tend to like what I do and don't say nothing bad about it. Men start saying bad stuff like, "Oh, that's not really playing the guitar. You're just playing along with the music. That's easy to do. You know, if you're going to play the guitar, you should be singing." And I look at that and I say, all right, that's jealousy. That's what that is. And I really don't care, you know. I mean, it does kind of get to me a little bit, but they're not going out playing. They're not putting on shows nowhere. They don't have a YouTube channel. Um, they never will be very good because they're not putting nothing into it. But that's them. And I don't say nothing to them. You know, I have a neighbor like that. I don't say, that you're not doing very good. You know, you'll never be very good. And he thinks he can sing and he can't. But it's not my business. I don't tell people stuff like that. You know, I do my thing and they do their thing. But, anyways, all right, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. Um, Someone left me a comment this morning on one of my videos, and it really got me upset. And so, yeah, that's true. That's true, man. I like you, man. You're a smart person, Mr. Rabbit, Robot Rabbit. So I used to have a business, and my business was cleaning out drains. Like you plug up your toilet, I'm your guy, right? You plug up your shower or your kitchen sink, I'm your dude. You call me and I'll come fix it. And I caught myself telling people, well, you should do this or you should do that. I caught myself doing that a lot. And I said, you know what? People don't like that. Okay. When you go to a customer's house, other than doing a good job and being clean, um, the one of the main things is that you want these people to like you, right? You want them to like you. You want them to call you back. You don't want to just go to their house one time. Do you want to go back to their house? Do you want to go to their neighbor's house? Do you want to go to all of their relatives' houses? So the nicer you are to these people, uh, you don't have to kiss nobody's butt. Just be nice and telling people you should do this, you shouldn't do that is not a good way to get people to like you. So I got to the, and someone told me this one time. They said that if you say, in my opinion, that you're never wrong. So I would say something like, okay, well, in my opinion, you probably shouldn't put that down your sink. Okay? You probably should. Okay, see, you say should again, but maybe it's a good idea to throw that in the trash and not down the sink, unless you want to have to call me back. Okay. There are certain things that you don't want to put down the sink. Those things go to the trash. Oh, man. Yeah, you're a smart person. Um, it's a little bit scary, though, that Michelle person, she knew, like, where I live, and she knew all the nursing homes in my area. That's a little scary, to be honest with you. I don't want nobody coming over here and, to my house and doing a drive-by and shooting up my house or anything. Yeah. Um, oh, you would not believe. I got to text my wife. She's on her lunch break. You would not believe the things that people do and the things that people say. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. But you would not believe. The one thing that I heard a lot is I would go downstairs and there'd be sewer all over the floor. And I'd say, why do you guys keep flushing the toilet when you know the sewer's plugged up? And they'd say, oh, everything's working fine upstairs. And I'd say, oh my God. But don't you see that the sewer's coming up on the floor downstairs? Yeah, but why is it doing that? I said, because your sewer's plugged up, man. If your sewer's plugged up and you see sewer coming out of the floor drain, shut the water off. Don't flush nothing. Don't take a big poop and then flush it. Right? And they just couldn't get it, man. They just couldn't get it through their head. And I try to explain it to him. I have to draw him a picture, you know? Okay, your sewer out here uh, uh, underneath your yard has a it's plugged up. So nothing's going out. Okay, it can't go out like it needs to. So instead of going out, it comes up in the basement. So everything upstairs is going to work just fine. It will work just fine. You can actually have 2 or 3 feet of this sewer if you'd like. It'll work just fine upstairs. But when it's coming up downstairs, you need to stop. Don't use it no more. And oh man, I tell you, some people got offended. Some people say I didn't have the money to call. I told this one kid, I said, if you don't have the money to call, okay, don't flush the toilet, man. You can use a bucket. You go outside, dig you a hole, poop in a bucket, throw it in the hole, okay? And go get you some money and then call me. But don't poop and just keep flushing it. Anyways, okay, enough of that. But yeah, people would throw like, I don't know, man. One guy, he would take the grease out of the deep fryer and put it down the drain. And then call me because the drain was plugged up. And I would get just so much grease on my cable, and I'd say, what the hell are you doing, man? Why is this thing so full of grease? And I asked him one time, I said, seriously, you got to tell me, man, what are you putting down the drain? What is going on? And he said, well, I put the oil from the deep fryer down the drain when I'm done using it. And I said, man, oh my God, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. I could write a book. You know what? I used to tell everybody that when I got done doing, when I retired, I was going to write a book. But I don't have the energy to write a book. I just don't. But yeah, dealing with the public was a challenge for me. But I really, like you said, when you say you should or you shouldn't, I tried not to say that to people. So this was a big one right here. And I'll say this and then I'll finish. Your garbage disposal. Okay, it's not a garbage disposal. It's not what they call it. It's called a food disposal. It's not called a garbage disposal. It's not for garbage. Your trash can is for garbage. Your food disposal is for, and I will tell you how I use my food disposal. I don't put stuff down the food disposal, but when stuff gets in it, then I grind it up and let it go down the drain. But I don't like turn the disposal on and the water and then just start throwing a bunch of crap down the drain. I just, and it's just me, after doing drain cleaning for 20 some years, I see where that stuff goes and I see where it builds up. So what I do, and just give you guys a little tip on something, I freeze it. Okay? I take and I try to get the moisture out of it, and I put it in a bag, like a Walmart bag, Dillon's bag, whatever bag, and I put it in the freezer. And I wait until trash day, and then I get it out of the freezer and I put it in the trash. That way my trash doesn't stink. 100 Thing Not to Flush, yeah, by Mr. Guitar. Oh, that's cool, man. My name is Robert. Yeah. When you look in a sewer line with the camera and you see like stuff that's built up in there, that's your grease. That's your grease. That's your pasta. That's your eggshells. And that's another one that is a myth. People would say, I always heard that eggshells sharpen up um, your food disposal. Negative. Okay, nothing in there needs to be sharpened, and eggshells is the one of the worst things that you can put down your drain. Okay, they don't float. You don't want to put anything in the drain that doesn't float. Okay, because it will stay in the drain. Well, nice to meet you. I appreciate that. I hope you come on to my live stream more. Are you a guitar player? Um, when I started doing my drain cleaning business, I had a handyman service. Okay, back up a little bit more. I worked at a packing house, at a beef packing house for almost 20 years. And I got to the point where it wore my body out. It wore out my neck. What about beer cans? Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. Throw it down there. That'll work. But put those in the toilet. um, so I worked at the packing house for about 20 years. It wore out my body, and I couldn't work there anymore. And I always kind of wanted to have, oh, you're a painter. That's nice. You get lots. You should too. You should too. That's nice. I do a lot of painting, man. And like I said, before I started doing drain cleaning, I had a handyman business. And painting is the number one thing that people hire you for when you have a handyman business. I was constantly painting. I got a fence out here that's kind of hanging, kind of needing some repair. Could you come out and fix this fence? Yep, I'll be out there in a little bit. Oh, do you think you could paint this fence when you get done fixing it? Or could you stain the fence? Yeah, man, I could do that. Ricky, what is going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while. But yeah, I done a lot of painting. I'm still doing a lot of painting. Matter of fact, I got a couple of painting jobs that I want to get done before winter. On the back of my garage. What do you got? Good news, buddy. What happened? Tell me what happened, Ricky. Did you get a record contract? For you guys that don't know Ricky, Ricky is a guitar player. You got to perform with Thunder. Okay. Oh man, that's cool. I'm kind of jealous, man. Who's my favorite guitarist? Eric Clapton, without a doubt. Eric Clapton is like the guitar god. I dig blues music. That's what I like the most. That's what I like to play the most, is blues. And a lot of people don't know that Eric Clapton is a blues man, but he is. And there's a lot of guys that I really like that are blues players. I can't think of my buddy right now, but Joe Bonamassa, he's really, really good. Yeah, I've heard of Mo. Yeah. Kenny Wayne Shepherd. That's who I was trying to think of. Fantastic guitar player, man. I mean, just fantastic. Oh, you paint murals. Wow, that's really cool, man. And fences too. But that's really cool. I got you. You're that kind of painter. I got you, man. That's really cool. Where's my guitar? I got my guitar sitting right here, y'all. This is my guitar. This is one of my guitars. I have a few guitars, but this is my Acoustasonic. This is what I use to put on shows with. You paint too. I just can't do animals. Well, when I was a teenager, and when I was a kid, and when I was a teenager, play Blowing in the Wind. I liked art a lot. You know, I don't name my guitars. I don't know. I've never really been into that. I don't know. It's not my thing. I do want to build a guitar, and I want to build this guitar based around the Wizard of Oz, because I'm a huge Wizard of Oz fan. And I want to build this guitar, and I want to name it Dorothy. But out of all the guitars that I have a few. I just don't name them. I don't know. It's just me. Oh, that's nice. Animals are hard. Yeah, I'm still here, Justin. What's going on, man? I had to quit making videos because I had to do some work around the house. And I don't know, man. The way my brain works, I had to focus on getting that work done. So I just had to kind of quit making videos. I didn't even put on any shows like the whole month of September. I didn't put on any shows September. I think I did one show in September. And then I did a couple in October. But I kind of quit, you know, everything so that I could get some work done around the house. The second step on our porch was almost completely gone. So I had to reconstruct the porch, and I painted it, and I put in some bricks. I had to put a little cement down at the bottom. So, all right, man. All right, Ricky, thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. And I'm so happy to hear that you played at the fair. I have not accomplished that. All right, from London, from UK. Nice to see you, man. I appreciate that. Ricky, take care. Well, the porch needed to be fixed, you know. It's like I told my wife, when you walk up to the house, you know, the first thing you see is the porch. And if the porch looks really crappy, it just kind of sets a bad thing, you know what I mean? So I had to get the porch fixed. And yeah, it's kind of satisfying to have it done, but it's not something I really wanted to do, but I really did have to do it. Okay, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. I got some guys coming in a couple of hours. I got some guys coming to replace some windows in my house. And I need to get things ready for those guys. I'm trying to get the, I put the wrong button. I clicked on the wrong thing there. I'm trying to get my TV to just a regular TV. There we go. But I got to get the curtains. I got to take the curtains down. I got to take the blinds out. And yeah. So, and I got to eat lunch. I got to feed my dog. I got to go to the restroom. You know, things are piling up, man. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for being nice. I appreciate that. I think that I'm up with that, man. That's why I don't go outside in the heat. A couple of years ago, I went outside and it was hot. It was in the 90s, close to 100, and I was trimming my stupid neighbor's trees because they were hanging over on my side, and so I was up on a ladder. I was trimming some trees. I was throwing them in my van, you know, hauling them off to the dump, and I got to feeling kind of sick, and I think I almost had a heat stroke because it put me down for a little while, put me down for a day or two. And so ever since that, I don't go outside and do any work. If it gets like over 90, or if it gets up to like 90, that's the limit for me. I don't go outside and do it. I mean, I go outside, but I don't do any work because having a heat stroke, that ain't good for you, man. You know what I mean? That shit'll kill you. All right. Hey, robot, you come back okay? All right, man. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Heat strokes can sure knock you out in the ass. Yeah, it knocked me out, man. It really did. The next day, I still felt kind of like not good. So I kind of, you know, made a rule that, peace out, man. I kind of made a rule to not do that because there's nothing outside that is worth dying over. And you know, some people that have strokes, and y'all know this, it can give you brain damage, real bad, and you never get over that. Okay, all right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Peace out, y'all.